It's week 3 of the National Football League, where we'll get a look at this team's reigning league MVP. He's been sensational as he leads the league in touchdown passes. It's gonna be a good one on EA Sports.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen up here in the booth. And Greg, this is one of those games that's a little old school. Maybe if it was in black and white, it would be fitting, right? We got a couple of teams who love to hand it off and see their running backs do it on the ground.
And it's just so cool, and you mentioned it, Mike. Maybe 10, 15 years ago, this would have been the norm on any given weekend, but we're seeing the game trend to more of a passing-style offense. If you want to score points, it mostly comes through the air. So for these two kind of throwback offenses that rely so heavily on their running backs, for anybody that loves old-school power football, I think we're in for a treat.
Stage is set. Ball is on the tee, and off we go on EA Sports. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. So the Jets offense ready to take over for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
He's coming off such a strong performance last week, Mike, where he did a little bit of everything. Throws for 3 touchdowns, ran for another, but most importantly, leads his team to the big win. I'll tell you what, he has his eyes set on trying to do the same thing here over these next 4 quarters.
Right to the air from the 30 on the first play. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. He'll look to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. And this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game? They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and they have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
This is taken at the 25. And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. This crowd ready in anticipation, their offense taking the field for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
A little bit of a gunslinger mentality a week ago, Mike, and while it was a fun game to watch, I think it's something he's going to have to find some balance. I mean, for better or for worse, he was throwing the ball all over the place. Sometimes it worked out. Other times, it was a complete disaster. At the end of the day, it was enough to win. But if he wants to keep stacking victories, he has to limit the amount of risky throws. At some point, they're going to catch up to him. I could promise you this defense, they're salivating at the mere thought of him putting the ball in harm's way.
Here's a first carry for their running back.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll send a tight end in motion. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he's got it. Remove the chains. First down at the 47.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
Right back to him on first down. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
8 yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
Now this time they'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Off the play fake. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. They're all set to punt this one away. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Jets offense ready now for their second drive. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down. Like living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll try the right side this time. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass.
It's intercepted. He tried to take on Sauce, and Gardner took it away. And the Jets are going to take over once again at their 37-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw. To the tight end, Likely. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. Coming open, that's the tight end Likely. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need.
Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
Really nice start for this defense here early through the first quarter. Two different players each recording a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection. How can we get extra bodies and extra attention? Because we still got a long way to go in this one.
Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big play for the Jets. 31 yards. It's first down, and it's Paul. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Another run here with Paul. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. They'll look to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal. So a big 3rd down hookup. They'll have to go the full 10 yards with 1st and goal. Take it on in. Touchdown, Jets. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. An extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The home team's offense and their running back set to go once more. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7 0 our score as this drive begins with a 1st down. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Now, the extra point. The kick is good. And the Jets move out on top, 14 0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14 0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. On
play action, he'll set up to throw. as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. His throw left side is complete. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. Just what the punter's hoping to do. Fair catch taken right at the 10-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's home. And that is really well read defensively. They get him down back at the 9-yard line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. They'll go again with Hall. Whoa! And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down. Now a 3rd and 2. We'll try to run for it with Hall. This will not do the trick. They stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking first down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. The home team's offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Changing direction there as he's able to pick up 3. Second and 7. Quick throw, taken in, and that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
This one complete right side. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Second down and 3. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get it down to the 12. And that'll give him a new set of downs from in close.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He's got his big tight end for the touchdown. Greg, they have such a knack. It's like they're on the same page. The quarterback almost feels like, well, when you were playing, you know where that guy's going to be in the end zone.
Yeah, we used to have a saying, like we say, we don't run routes like they're lines on a piece of paper, and especially against zone coverage. Down here in the red zone, the rule is if you're open, stay open. Don't run past an open zone to get covered. That's exactly what this tight end does here. Friendly target, ball on time, touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is a short kick, returnable from the 13. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. They lead by a touchdown. This drive begins with 1st and 10. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Two minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I will be right back after this. Here's a 2nd and 9. Thrown left side. The catch is made. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Jets 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. We've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off. Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Troy Franklin, the intended target. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that will be a bit of a letdown.
Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll look to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
The Jets will send out the field goal unit, officially at even 50-yard attempt. His kick is good. And the Jets build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it 1st down. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. He'll tuck it and take off. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their 2nd, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this 1st half. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He'll look to throw. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball.
That is hot in the middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. The PAT, up and good. And the Jets will take a 21-7 lead. Here comes a return from the 5. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. And he continues to have success running the ball here in the first half as he's closing in on 100 yards already. And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The home team's offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. The third quarter begins with a run.
Number 13, 38-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
2nd and a yard. They'll stick with him again. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Checking it down, this one is caught. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
It's really just an extended handoff. Get the ball out wide to your running back in space and make the defense tackle him. That's really all this is. Something small turns into a nice pickup.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. He'll throw it left and has his running back. He'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
At the Jets' 22-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle. And he'll bring this inside the 15. That's good enough for the first down. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
And he's going to bring this one close to a first down. Looks like they'll mark him just a yard short. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. They're called in at the 2. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Has a touchdown. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Jets offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. This one high, over the middle, but complete. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, and a give to Hall. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out? Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
He keeps it himself.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
Catch made, right side by Wilson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. He finds Likely, his tight end. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll look to throw yet again. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
I think they're going to have to be more creative here on the back end with the types of coverages they show this quarterback. change the look pre-snap to post-snap. Mix in zone, mix in man. They got to make it more challenging on the quarterback going.
And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line.
When you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
The ball comes out. It is picked up by the defense. The defense comes up with a play in the red zone. Those active hands get to the quarterback, knock it out, and they come up with the recovery.
Mike, we see this from time to time down here when an offense is operating in the red zone. The field shrinks, coverage gets a little bit tighter. Quarterbacks tend to hold the ball a little too long, and that's exactly what came back to bite them right here.
So now this team's offense headed back to take over once more. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Lots of space past the 45. 20, 15. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long.
And he's in for the score. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, but we got ourselves a ball game.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. First and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. There's that man again. Another catch. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Now, faking the give. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. To the tight end, likely. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And Wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
They will run it over center with Hall. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down and 8. Give up the middle with Hall. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
And they'll get him out of bounds, but a good return to the 30. This team's offense ready for this next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. And he'll get about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 35-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. He'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Big-time play there as they try to cut into this 4th quarter deficit. At this point in the game, Mike, remember, you're just going to get a couple more possessions, so you have to make the most of them, especially with the lead being this close for the taking.
Now a run, and it's their fullback with the carry. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Quick throw here is complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Quick throw, taken in. That is a gain of 15, and now it's first and goal.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. That's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
Here we go, first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stop him short, no gain.
Well, after being stopped for no gain on first down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question. Second and goal from the 2, what do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting till third down to air the ball.
And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Now the try here for the point after. The kick is good. And his guys have taken a 4-point advantage. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one taken at the 7. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Jets offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. Trail by 4, touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with first and 10. They'll drop to throw. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to first and 10. Quickly to the outside and complete. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, and he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Here is first and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. This one complete, right side. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. This one's good for a first down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Going up top. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Two timeouts, still in their back pocket. It's first and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
They'll look to throw again. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there, and we're likely down to a final snap. So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to force overtime. So now a big spot coming here. This one he's got to have. This one is on target, and it is good. And we are almost certainly bound for overtime.
And And that's just a big-time kick right there. I mean, think about all the things running through this kicker's head. He knows if he misses it, this game's over. But he's cool. He's calm. He steps up, takes a deep breath, and he knocks it through to extend this game.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Here's first down. Here we go. One final play. And that's going to be incomplete. They took one last chance here in regulation. It does not pan out, and we are headed to overtime. So, overtime coming up. Not a playoff game, so a quick reminder of the rules. Each team gets one possession unless the opening possession is a touchdown. Then it's game over. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts, and all replays come from upstairs. If the first OT ends in a tie, so does the game. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. Now return coming from the 7. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Drive will start on the ground, and that'll be a pickup of 3.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Now a first throw here in overtime. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now give on the ground. Down the ball comes out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover. It's actually going to wind up a first down. And good work there to get the first down yardage, and maybe better fortune that they get the ball back and Greg retained possession.
Nice job by the back there, Mike. He's able to get the first down, and I know that's where his mind was, but he can't forget to protect the ball, and that's the utmost importance. And fortunately for him, in this case, the ball ends up going out of bounds.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
At the 13-yard line.
Tight end going in motion here. They'll run. This is their fullback getting the carry. And he'll get the first down there. A pickup of about 5 yards. They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. Right back to the fullback. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal. Back to throw. That is caught. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short. Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal. They'll let the fullback try to push the puck. And he's into the end zone. That'll do it. They win it in OT. So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. They had to work for this one. All even through 4 quarters, able to get the breakthrough in overtime to come away with a victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.